619 Nerd Presents Nerd Chat with your host, the host with the most, Jesse Gray, the 619 Nerd. Okay, I screwed it up. Oh well. This is episode 2. It's coming out, even though I'm pre-recording it on Thursday, it's not coming out until tomorrow, 11/11/11. So I got 10 topics, 1 nerd, and only 1 winner, you guys, the fans, who have been supporting me very well. Alright, let's start with the NFL picks. I did okay. I went 9-5. I went with the New York Jets, Dallas, Houston, Atlanta, Miami. You're killing me. How could Kansas City lose it? New Orleans won. San Francisco won. Tebow's killing me. How could Tebow win? Everybody kept saying he sucked. Tennessee. Oh no, wait. No, I lost Tennessee. Actually, yeah, I won over Atlanta, over St. Louis, in overtime, by the way. I lost New York Giants versus New England. Oh, I knew Green Bay was going to win, so that's why I picked them. I lost Baltimore last minute, and then I won Chicago over Philadelphia. Okay, they're no longer considered the what do you call it? The dream team. And I forgot to set the timer, but that's okay. Yeah, so I went 9-5, which is not too bad for somebody who never picks anyways. Stop hitting the camera. Okay, so what's in the news? I don't even know if I should. Let's talk. Joe Paterno, or Joe Pa, was fired yesterday at 10 o'clock for really, I don't know, how can I say it without being a dick? I don't know, I think it was a gut reaction. I think they should have let him coach this game tomorrow, or actually Saturday. I think it was just a gut reaction from the trustees, but yeah, you know, I think I blame the guy who saw the incident more than Joe Pa, but I think everybody's at fault here. Everybody was at fault, but you know, you don't fire the coach. I think that's just too much of a gut reaction. Especially when he had an incident in '98. The incident in question is 2002, and they did nothing. Eight children were in the, I didn't read the report, so in the indictment, and now a 9th one came out. Hey, they should have called the police right there and then, but you know, I actually like Joe Pa, even though I'm nowhere near Philadelphia or anything like that, but he was a coach that I actually did admire. Okay, so other sports news, and I might go into more detail in a later date. I don't know, it's still too fresh in the mind. Okay, we've had 2 deaths. Andy Rooney of 60 Minutes, who just retired, and Smoking Joe Frazier died of cancer. I didn't even know he was sick, but you know, everybody remembers Thriller in Manila, even though it happened before I was born, or I believe it was actually before I was born. But both him and Ali were never really the same after that match, after that fight. And Andy Rooney's been on 60 Minutes forever, I think since it started. I'm not actually sure, but he just retired. I don't know. They will both be missed. Okay, so I'm moving right along. This might be a short one. Okay, so I have two things. Literally 20 minutes or less than that now. 20 minutes ago, I just finished the campaign of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. It was an excellent game. Way better than Battlefield, it was so blatantly hard for some reason. Even though Call of Duty was hard too. I don't know. It was a great game. And actually, I'm gonna move this. So one of my subscribers actually knows what game it is. What do you call it? Strategy guide is, and he got it. It's Mortal Kombat, which I actually do like, but I don't really play fighting games that much. But I do love Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. Not to say I was ever competitive. I just like playing them. Have fun for a couple hours. Even this one was fun. And I'm going to say it now. I had to trade. I haven't played it in months, so that's why I traded it in just yesterday so I can get Call of Duty and possibly pay half of Skyrim. But I really did like it. I just never had time for it. Heck, it took me forever just to get a chain from Scorpion to come out, who is one of my favorites. Him and Sub-Zero. Thank you. I was gonna call him Iceman. That's sad. But I do like the game. I traded that one in. Dead Island, which I did like, but it's hard when it's only just you. So I like that and Ultimate. I also like Capcom vs. Marvel 3. I'm traded that one in, and I will eventually get the Ultimate one and probably do some gameplay on that. But yeah, I really did like the campaign. It was roughly 6.5 hours, but I took a lot of breaks. So I just wanted to finish it before I even started my nerd chat, which is kind of cool. I did. Basically it's a better version of Michael Bay movies. More action, no freaking story, don't care. Wanna blow shit up. Okay, so I'm gonna skip the next one and go to the meat of this episode. Monday, I put my 2 weeks in my job at Bond. I've been there 12 years, and I was just sick of being treated like crap. And customers I kinda understand, but when it's a fellow employees who are not even been there that long, treat you like crap, or even supervisors. There was an incident a couple weeks back. I was merely 6 minutes late, and I had to broadcast it not only in front of other customers but other employees. That pissed me off. So I finally put my 2 weeks in Monday. So I called the Department of Rehabilitation to help me get this job. I told them the incident and did that. And then, so in 2 weeks I'll be out of the job, but like the time I told my mom when I called her when I got home, I don't want to spend 1 day, 1 hour, 1 minute, 1 microminute there anymore. Even though I'm less angry now, but it's time something has to change. Literally, I do every day. I go beyond the call of duty. I try my best. I do my best. But, you know, you try hard every day, and it still gets you jacked. So, I had to do it. Okay, so now we'll go into it a little bit more with the shoot video. I already know what it's called. Who taught you how to bag, sweetie? Hey, my friend James, who I was talking to on while I was trying to play Raid. He was there. He always makes fun of me about that one. Yeah, once he left the store, the writing was on the wall, but it took me so long to figure that out. So anyways, might be a short one this week. Sorry. I was last time I was kind of talking about this. I broke my collarbone at school, falling from it looked like a spaceship. It was a monkey bars, looked like a spaceship. I slipped as we were trying to pick. What I remember is who we were gonna be playing Star Wars, because it looked like a spaceship. So we could have been playing Millennium Falcon. I fell in between, hitting my head, breaking my collarbone. Okay, so months later, once that cast came off, we had a monkey bars right in front of right in front of my house. At the time, it had like swings. So I was playing. So after dinner, I just ran out of the house, wanted to play on it. Nobody was around. That was stupid, but you know, whatever. My flat feet get stuck. Get stuck on one of the handles while I was hanging on, so I had to fall. I let go, I fell. Separated my shoulder on the left hand. I believe it was the left. I think, yeah, it was the left hand. Or was it the right? I don't actually remember, because I know it was either or. So, that said, we had to go to the hospital. They had to snap it back in place. Oi! But I kind of wrangled my mom out of 2 Star Wars action figures, which I probably still have, just to do it, because I was a fraidy cat. So, yeah, apparently the doctor, my mom keeps telling this story, how he was going to call the cops on her, because even though the first time it happened at school, she was at work at the time. It was after dinner, I was alone, he was going to call the cops, and at the time she was actually board member of the something about abused children, abused women, stuff like that. So she would have fought him right there and then. But after that, once I finally got my cast off, I had the whole center. Yeah, the summer of nerd. Well, a week after school let out for the summer, I get mono. I had mono for the whole summer. It was so bad. My mom had to call the priest to pray for me at one point because I had a fever. And apparently I took a drink out of a fountain where somebody, and I don't remember, but apparently it was from a fountain. Apparently it was, you had to really suck it from the thing. Apparently that's what I did. So I got sick. You know, mono's the kissing disease, because that's how you usually get it. But no such luck for this nerd. So I was out, and once I finally got better, 2 weeks later, guess who had to go to school? So that was the worst several months, worst year. Okay, so number 8, and I will go back to 5 because I skipped it. Now I kind of remember this, but I don't. That's sad. Not that I was a big basketball fan back in the day. But on Monday, November 7th, 1991, which is the 20-year anniversary of Magic Johnson AIDS conference, or AIDS retirement, which shocked the nation, shocked not only sports, but pretty much entertainment, the world all over. And I do kind of remember it, but yeah, back in the day, it was a death sentence. Nobody would think he would still be alive. And there was back at that time, even he said that there was only one medicine to prevent or help him. Now there's like 16. So they come a long way since then. And I know there should be more to be done. So yeah, I was kind of odd with it, and then yeah, so I heard an interview on Monday talking about this. Yeah. So I kind of remember it, but I don't know, where were you when this happened? What did you think about it? Do you even like basketball? Do you like football? You know, tell me what sports you do like. I like football. I do watch a little baseball. Most of the basketball I watch is playoffs and March Madness. Really don't care that much. Maybe if it was Shaq and Kobe duking it out, but that's about it. Whoa, so okay, so last time I was gonna do like this thing on WWE, and I was gonna pick somebody from a hat, or actually a Starbucks cup, but I decided to start with one of my favorites. Pretty much all the time, and it's gonna be controversial, because what he did was incomprehensible. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Just like Joe Pa from Penn State. I'm talking about Chris Benoit. He's best known as the Crippler Crossface, the Rabid Wolverine. He coined the Toothless Aggression. He's from Canada. He was born from Stu Hart's dungeon, just like Bret the Hitman Hart, Owen Hart. I think Chris Jericho was there. many other superstars. And yes, when he did that fateful day a few years ago, I was shocked. I was shocked. The world was shocked, and and people blamed the WWE, but it was really his demons. Just like Eddie Guerrero, he had demons, drugs, alcohol, painkillers. And I hope they really now. That's why they have strict steroid policy now. People get suspended left and right. Just last week, Evan Bourne got suspended. Now I think it's probably more painkillers. Cause I don't know. Yeah. I was in 2004. I was crying when he won the belt. I cried when Eddie won the belt. The same few months before. Just to see those two shaking hand at the end of WrestleMania. I believe it's 24, but I'll be stand corrected. I know. Shaking the hands, hugging his wife and child. I still tear up. But he had way too many concussions. He had a broken neck and he came back. So, I don't know if he was not in his right mind when he not only killed his wife, but his son too. And then he hung himself. To see that, him and Eddie Guerrero dying not too long after that, and then him dying. It's a sad day in wrestling, sad day in sports entertainment, sad day in general. So yeah, I really don't know what else to say. I was a fan, still a fan. I doubt he'll ever be in the Hall of Fame, but Macho Man should be. Jake the Snake too. Those two should be in the Hall of Fame. That's just me. I hope if you're a fan of the WWE, say who you think should be in the Hall of Fame. Jake the Snake and Macho Man should have been in the Hall of Fame way before Coco Beware. Don't get me started. He was a jobber at best. Aye! They did have a good song. Pile Driver was kind of cool. Okay, so yeah, I think I kind of. Oh yeah, round 2 time, and actually we're going pretty fast. But tonight there is a game on NFL Network. I hardly ever watch it, but tonight it's going to be a good one. You got Oakland versus San Diego. I think Chargers will win it. I think Rivers is not having a best year, but I really think he can win this one. And Palmer is not going to do as well. It's going to take him time to get used to the offense. Okay, let's take a drink. Now, the next one's a tough one. You got Jacksonville versus the Colts. Now, presumably, I think the Colts could win this, but ultimately, I think Jacksonville will take it. I think the Colts will go 0-16. Okay, so we got New Orleans versus Atlanta. I like New Orleans. Drew Brees is awesome. We should have kept them. Yeah, Houston versus Tampa Bay. And Tampa Bay signed, now I can't even remember the name. He was with the Redskins last year. He was with the Patriots. And probably at midnight I'll remember his name because they'll talk about it. But I think Houston will win. Now the next one's a tough one. Pittsburgh versus Cincinnati. This one could go either way. Cincinnati's doing better. But I think Pittsburgh, their defense should win this game. So I really don't think a rookie quarterback could beat Pittsburgh. Okay, you got Tennessee versus Carolina. I really think Carolina should take this. Jesus. The quarterback. I should write this down. Quarterback. Even though they're not winning that much, he's throwing so many bombs. I think they'll win this one. Okay, you got, what is it? Arizona versus Phoenix? No, that is Phoenix. Philadelphia? I can't tell. So I picked the Philadelphia. I don't know. They should win that one. Okay. Denver versus Kansas City, a rivalry game. I think Tim Tebow should win this one. How can you go against Tebow? Tim Tebow! Okay, you got Buffalo and Dallas. Even though Buffalo's doing well this year, I picked Dallas. They're not as hyped as they were like they have been, but Tony Romo has been doing well. You got St. Louis versus the Browns. Actually, this one could, even though the St. Louis upset New Orleans, I think the Browns should take it. That one could be either or. I really don't know. Got Washington versus Miami. I think I'll pick Washington. I don't know. Miami should not have won last week. Who did they beat? Oh yeah, Kansas City. So yeah, I picked Washington. Okay, got Baltimore and Seattle. I'm gonna go with the Ravens. Look, Joe Lewis, he's a boxer, not a football player. Ray Lewis, thank you. Ray Lewis should dominate this team. Okay, you got Baltimore. Wait, I just did that. You got Giants versus San Francisco. This one should be good. You got Eli Manning versus Gore, and I don't even know who the heck. Sad to say, I don't even know who this. I picked San Francisco. You got Detroit versus the Bears. Actually, I'm gonna go with Dominic Sue and the Detroit defense. I don't know. I just like them this year. You got New England versus the Jets. The rivalry game of the week. Set your DVRs. It's going to be a classic. Now, no way New England should win this game. Lose this game. Because they never lost 3 in a row. But this time it's going to happen. I'm going with the upset of the week. The Jets. 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 Go Sanchez. Go LT. Go defense. And I love Brian. So go team, go. Okay, so Monday, Minnesota versus Green Bay. I really like both teams. And both teams are doing well. But how can you go against Green Bay? They could go undefeated. And I can actually see them going undefeated and winning the Super Bowl, unlike Unlike the New England Patriots. Unlike the Colts, who backed off at the last couple of games and lost the last couple of games because they already had it wrapped up. I think they should ball through the walls, take him out, and have it 40 points, then take Rodgers out so he doesn't get hurt, and then, you know, that's what they should do. Will they do it? I'm not sure. I hope they do. You know, it's a passing league now. So, let's see how I do this week. I did okay. Hopefully I get better at this. Well, other than Green Bay, I really don't know who's going to go to the Super Bowl. It could be I don't even know in the AFC. We'll see. Okay, so the last topic is tomorrow's Veterans Day, 11/11/11. Even though I'm posting it on 11/11/11, I want to make a plea to you guys, dude. Make the plea to you guys. I'm not gonna ask for like 100 subs. I'm gonna only ask for maybe in 1 month. Let's get 20 subs. I can, you know, have 20 subs. Tell your friend. Sub. I want to make this something, you know, sweet. Something I could do. I have fun doing it. You know, I do like I like doing it. It's fun to do. You don't have to be so talented to do it. And, you know, so I implore you guys, sub to me. Whoever watched these videos, sub. Guess I should. Hold on, I'm gonna. Excuse the heck out of me. Sorry. Sub to me. In 1 month, let's see if I can get at least 20 subs. I'm not gonna ask for 100. I do it just for the fun of it. I like doing it. You guys seem to enjoy it, so I don't know. Come on! Come on! I'm gonna do it one more time. Come on! Okay. I think, yeah, this one was a lot easier than the last one. I was nervous last time. And as I do more of these, I'll get better at it. This is the 619 Nerd. Signing off until next Friday. Or maybe next Thursday when I have to do it. Or whenever my day off next week is. I don't know what it is. It's different each week. Soon I'll have more time to do stuff. Maybe learn how to edit stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I had fun. Oh yes, before I forget, subscribe to my, follow me on Twitter. It's JessiGreen619, just like this. I made the YouTube channel way before I made my Twitter. And yes, follow me on Facebook. Even though I'm hardly ever on it, but follow me on Twitter, like me. It's Jesse Green, just Jesse Green from San Diego. It's probably not all that hard to find. You'll know it's me. I'm signing off now. Have a good week. See you next time.